Each president must find the means of communication that fits his own skills and his own needs. In Abraham Lincoln's time, it was 4 to 8 hour speeches at picnic grounds, hard to imagine today. And of course, in today's world, it's television, and in future worlds, it is likely to be the internet in some sort of way. But somehow Roosevelt, who I will turn to next, was able to understand the ways of communicating with the American people through the radio in ways that no other president before had developed such a personal means of communication. There was about Roosevelt again and again the ability to use the moral authority of his presidency to confront the two major crises of the 20th century, depression and war, while managing not only to preserve but to strengthen democracy at a time when other nations facing similar challenges turned to fascism or to communism. The evidence of Roosevelt's leadership is found in his first inaugural. We all remember the phrase, "There is nothing to fear but fear itself," but it was more the attitude of hope that he projected, the promise of bold, decisive action, the confidence, the serenity, the image of leadership, the willingness to call on wholly new powers of the government to protect the citizens from their distress. By that simple speech, he accomplished an entire renewal of faith on the part of the American people, so much that headline after headline said, "We have a leader," in bold print. Over and over again, he was able to transmit his strength and confidence through these fireside chats on the radio. I had heard about them so often that I thought he was on the radio every week, as our current presidents are, only to discover that he only went before the American public in his fireside chats 2 or 3 times a year, only 30 in his entire presidency, knowing something they do not know, that less is more, and that if you hold yourself back from the public and only go before them when you have something dramatic to say, that you can mobilize their will.